Hi, this is a quick video on how to use the Google Expedition Kit. If we drop one of these kits off to you, this is how you can get it set up to use with your students to lead an expedition in your classroom. The first thing you want to do is grab the router and the power supply out of the kit and get this plugged in right away. The router takes about 6 minutes to be fully activated so that the devices and your teacher device can connect to it. This allows you to lead an expedition on the provided devices. So we want to get that plugged in first. You're going to take the power cord in the back of the device. There is a 12-volt labeled section here that you're going to put it into and then plug it into the wall. You do not need an Ethernet cord to it because it does not connect to the internet. It just allows all the devices to talk to each other. So we're going to plug that in first. And then once this is plugged in, the next thing I want to do is grab my teacher device. You can lead it on an iPad or a cell phone. And we want to go to Google Expeditions, the app on your device, and we want to make sure that we have downloaded the expedition that you want to lead. You want to make sure you're on WSD Wi-Fi or that you've downloaded it ahead of time so that you have it ready to go. Once you connect to this router, you can't download anymore, so you want to make sure you have that downloaded ahead of time. Then you're going to turn your attention to the phones while that router is still loading. You'll want to make sure the phones are turned on. You're going to hold your finger on the button at the top to turn them on. And then you're going to check to see if the Wi-Fi is connected. You want to connect to the Google Expeditions router. You're going to take your finger and swipe from the top. And then on the left-hand side, you're going to see the Wi-Fi icon. And you're going to hold your finger down on it to open up the different Wi-Fi connections to connect to. You want to make sure you're connected to that expedition router. You'll get all of the phones connected to the router, and then you're going to go back into your teacher device and connect the teacher device to the expeditions router. The password for the router is labeled on top of the router itself, so you'll want to make sure you have the password correct. All the devices, including the teacher device, must be on this expedition router for it to work. On the teacher device, you'll go in and find the expeditions under download, and then you're going to click guide. Once it loads, you'll see a screen that pops up. It'll say, got it, that this is who you are and you're leading it. And I suggest also clicking play. This makes it easier to get the devices ready to go in the headsets for students. You'll leave the device on, and now it's time to go to the phones and get all the phones to join the expedition. So you'll go into, on the home screen, the expedition app on each phone. At the bottom, you'll slide over to class, and then you're going to go into the expedition that you are leading. You should see it pop up there. If you don't see it pop up, you'll want to take your finger and swipe from the top to reload it. If it's still not working, you'll want to check to make sure you're still on the expedition router on the phone. So you'll swipe again from the top and hold your finger down on that router icon. If it's still not working, I suggest restarting the phone. Hold your finger on the top button at the top and then go to reboot. The phone will restart. Make sure you're on the expedition router and try connecting again. Once you've joined the expedition, the screen will show that you're ready to turn the phone sideways to put them in the headsets. Let's grab a headset and see how that works. On the headset, the top part comes off, so you press down to open the viewer, and then you're going to take your phone that is ready to go, and you are going to put it into the headset by putting part of it in, so put one half of it in and push up, and then you're going to close. You're now ready to start the expedition with your students. So all 10 of these are ready to go. And then from the teacher device, I can lead the expedition. If at any point a student is kicked out of the expedition, open the cover and you can make sure that it's still on the router and restart if necessary. These are just some tips about getting started with expeditions. Of course, if you have any questions or need any more assistance, just reach out to one of the tech coaches and we can help you.